Now I'm going to start the Jboss server using the standalone mode using the script. Now the server was started. When you start the server using the standalone mode, then you are able to see only one process at a time. That is the standalone. Now I am logged into the console, web console. This is the web console. From the console you can deploy the applications, you can create the data sources. Now I am going to deploy an application using the deployments from the web console. Now I am going to enable this application. When I am deploying an application, the logs would be generated. See, now you are able to see the deployed an application encoded clustered app where. See, automatically when I am going to undeploy this application, automatically the logs would be generated. Currently I am going to deploy this application. Now you are able to see the general logs for the server logs. See, success enabled encoded cluster.where. The similar way I am going to deploy another application using the management deployments. Now I am going to enable this application. It will ask whether you are going to enable or confirmation. Just click on OK. See, and then you are able to see in the messages enabled encode at where. Now I am trying to access this application encode cluster data where. Now you are able to see this application whichever has been deployed. Now I am going to create a data source. By default, whenever you are creating a Jboss server, automatically H2 driver will be created. Now I am going to another data source. Click on connector. There you are able to see data sources. By default, you are able to see the example data source whenever you are created. Now I am going to add one more data source. Whenever you are trying to create a data source, you need to give all these parameters: name, JNDA name, and these are the parameters. These are the values. Give the name of the data source is Oracle data source. And then you need to give the connection URL. Here the connection URL will be provided by the details. See, this is the connection URL. And the username is soyadb and password is also soyadb. Now click on messages. See, the data source has been created successfully. Similarly, in this way we can create a number of data sources. And if you want to change the parameters, you can click on the edit tab for the particular. Just you need to select the data source and then you need to edit the parameters. If you want to change the parameters for this Jboss server, now you are able to see the data source has been enabled successfully. Similarly, you can start the server using the domain mode also. But whenever you are starting the domain mode, you are able to see four process at a time, that is process controller, host controller, server 1 and server 2. But whenever you are starting the server, those things would be everything should be you are able to see on the console, and on the process number of process house and the number of process will be able to see on the console also. See, now you are able to see the logs for the data sources. I have created successfully one data source, that is the name of Oracle data source. This one is the created, and I have deployed encoded it at where, and I have deployed clustered app. These are the logs. Everything could be captured in the logs. So whenever you are doing anything, it would be captured from the logs. The similar way you can start the Jboss server. See, thank you. If you want to stop the server, you can kill the process using the kill -9. Whenever you are starting the server, it means it would be able to see the present and the process number of process. For example, I am able to see the process for this server. This was a process. Using the kill -9, you can stop the server. And then again, you want to start the server using the either domain mode or a standalone mode. Based on the service, you can stop the services. And the process ID, if you want to stop the server, you can kill the process. Automatically this process would be stopped. Now I am going to stop the server. 3574. Now the process has been killed. There is nothing process now I am able to see. Now we are unable to see any process has been destroyed out using the Jboss. Now I am going to web console. If you stop the means refresh the page, nothing, it won't be available. See, now you are unable to connect the server. The similar way you can start the services both in standalone mode and domain mode. I hope everyone has understand how to start the Jboss server, how to install the Jboss server, how to create a user, application user or management user, and how to start the Jboss server, stop the Jboss server. Thank you.